Madison coming to you from middle Wisconsin. So I thought it'd be fun to do a video about which state is better, Minnesota or Wisconsin. There's kind of a rivalry between the two states. Having grown up in Minnesota and spent my summers in Wisconsin, I felt pretty evenly between the two. But since we are at the Cabin Sweet Cabin in Wisconsin, I figured it'd be a fun video to make. So I found a website that kind of outlines why Minnesota is the best state. I'm going to run through that and figure out if I agree with them or not. The website is called Why Minnesota is Infinity Times Better Than Wisconsin. Number 1 says that we took Wisconsin cheese and made it better, and it has a picture of a Juicy Lucy. I'm not a huge fan of Juicy Lucy, so I'm going to let that one slide. Say they come out even. So Minnesota, Wisconsin, sorry. Still tied. Number 2 says that Minnesota craft beer is better than Wisconsin craft beer. I again can't speak super closely to this because I am not a beer fan, mostly wine. Then it says that Minnesota's better because we claim fame with Prince. Well, that's like the worst website ever because that's all the reasons it has. Minnesota's better than Wisconsin. So I'm going to come up with a few on my own. Why Minnesota and Wisconsin are both great states. One of the things that I love about Wisconsin, we have the Bayfield Apple Festival. It's just a beautiful festival. Tons of people come around. Huge deal. And everything apples happens at that festival. So you can get apple cider, apple crisp, apple pie, apple anything. They get really creative with some of the apple products that they put out at the Apple Festival. So that's 1 point for Wisconsin. Minnesota, 1 point for the State Fair. The State Fair is one of my favorite things that happens in Minnesota all year, every year. People watching is supreme. So if you haven't been to the Minnesota State Fair, make sure you make it out there at some point because even if you don't do anything special or pay for anything additional besides just your entry, you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna be in some really interesting folks. I always go to the dog show because you can't beat that. Gotta love those dogs. I mean, everything under the sun happens there. There's so much food, it's insane. Never eat before you go to the state fair. So that's a point for Minnesota. The Vikings versus the Packers. I'm a huge Packer fan. I'm gonna say Wisconsin wins out on that one. Both states have great things to offer, but which one's better? Let me know what your thoughts are on which state is better of the two. Enjoy! Okay, bye!